The Biology of Lactose Intolerance. What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Mint chocolate chip.
Cookies and cream.
Strawberry.
Chocolate.
Ben & Jerry's Half-Baked with a side of a painful stomachache. If you're anything like me, eating a heaping serving of dairy probably means the rest of your evening will be spent feeling super sick. If you're not, lucky you, but you probably know someone who is. This uncomfortable feeling many people get when they consume dairy is called lactose intolerance. What is lactose intolerance? Well, most of us know it as the inability to digest dairy, with symptoms like bloating, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. But it goes a little deeper than that. Lactose is a sugar component in dairy products that causes digestive issues. In order to digest lactose, our bodies have to produce the lactase enzyme. Enzymes are protein macromolecules made up of amino acids. Enzymes are known as biological catalysts. They break down or build the molecules by accelerating certain chemical reactions. Here's how they work. Enzymes have active sites. To catalyze a reaction, an enzyme will bind to one or more reactant molecules. These molecules are the enzyme's substrates. Once the enzyme works through that chemical reaction, the products from the substrate are formed. This is what the enzyme catalyzing process looks like with lactose. Lactose is a large sugar molecule. In order for it to be digested, it has to be broken down into two smaller sugars, glucose and galactose. When lactose molecules enter the digestive system, they act as substrates and bind to the active site of the lactase enzyme. Lactase then catalyzes the chemical reaction and produces glucose and galactose, which are then easily digested and used for energy by our bodies. Humans' ability to digest milk today stems from the work of farmers 10,000 years ago. 10,000 years ago, in Northern Europe and Northern Africa, farmers started to farm dairy. They milked cows and found that they could drink the product released from cow udders. The ability to drink milk offered an advantage to these people. Milk is high in calories and protein and was available in winter months when there weren't many other food options. So, those with the ability to drink milk on these farms survived, and those that didn't have that ability usually died from famine. This meant that the ability to digest lactose evolved with the population, and the mutation that led to this ability was passed from generation to generation. Now, not everyone alive today stems from those that were alive 10,000 years ago in the dairy farming parts of the world. This means that many people do not select for the lactose digesting trait today. What happens to these people? We all drink milk as babies, so we must all be lactose tolerant at one point, right? Yes, babies are able to produce the lactase enzyme for as long as they are breastfeeding. After this point, the human body stops naturally producing the lactase enzyme. When people then consume lactose, they either undergo fermentation so that methane, hydrogen, and carbon gas are produced and lead to uncomfortable symptoms of lactose intolerance, or they consume lactate pills which contain the lactase enzyme. Some exceptions to this are those whose ancestors were ancient dairy farmers and those who consistently consume dairy after they finish breastfeeding. Their bodies can produce lactase whenever lactose is present in the body. Thank you so much for listening. Hopefully, the next time you dig into a pint of ice cream, you'll understand the way your body is digesting those lactose molecules.